ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcasts. We got some dynamite news today here at the podcast, and we have an exciting announcement at the end of the video. You know what? Skip to it if you just can't wait. But we had some debate on the live stream last night, and I wanted to couple my thoughts with the announcement. Hope you can indulge me. Flexa is a network that can process any digital transaction, any of them. Whether it be crypto, which is how it was born and currently facing, debit cards, credit cards, car loans, real estate, doesn't matter. The underlying principles of Flexa with AMP as a collateral is a payrail ideally suited to process anything. Flexa is currently being presented as crypto merchant customer facing, but there is no way that they are staying there. The potential to grow this network through amazingly low transaction fees, 0.5%, has too much potential to ignore legacy payments. If they want it to grow, to consume its liquidity, to become a monster in the space as the first gold-backed payment processing system, they cannot ignore legacy payments, and I don't think they ever intended to. Getting into that today right after this. I'm not going to drill down into how Flexa and AMP works on this video. If you have visited my channel before, you know I have I've covered it, and I'm betting you know how it works as well. We're pretty much AMP central here, and we have talked about this from every angle. For a summary of any aspect of it, check my other videos. I stated before, months ago, that crypto is the beta test. That if it can process crypto, it can process anything. And nothing they have said or done has changed my mind on that at all. Numerous times, through interviews, press releases, their own white paper, they have stated that they can process any digital transaction. Why, oh why, would they emphasize the anything so much if they were staying in crypto and crypto only? They wouldn't. Flexa is in sort of a precarious place right now as the newest of the new kids on the block. There is a massive amount of muscle opposing them. Visa, MasterCard, hell, XRP. And the big differences between them are Flexa does it better, faster, safer, cheaper, but these combined forces have a staggering amount of resources they can pool to overwhelm this space. So, what can little Flexa do? They partnered with Incom. Incom has a lot of muscle too. They have the stroke, the capital, the stable of merchants, the respect in the space, and the ability to introduce to the merchants a product that is ready to go as is, not in development, developed. They don't need additional hardware or additional players to make it work. Visa and MasterCard can't do it alone. They need partnerships with the individual cryptocurrencies, and they need an exchange for the conversions. Flexa doesn't need anyone. Put it on the register, and it's ready out of the box. The employees at these businesses don't even know they are using it. I know because I asked them, do you take Bitcoin? No, we don't. Scan here. Bloop. Yes, we do. That is a flawless, low-cost, zero-maintenance payment system. So I ask you, how hard would it be to allow Flexa to process transactions other than crypto? As long as they're digital, off they go to where they need to go, from the merchant to the issuing bank. AMP collateralize it, merchant gets paid, issuing bank pays Flexa. Done and done. Crypto transactions are collateralized and settled. Debit transactions would be collateralized and settled. Credit transactions would be collateralized and settled. But I don't want to just throw out a blanket statement. I want to entertain another element that tells me flat out that although they can process crypto, that was not their only intent with Flexa. Let's discuss crypto transactions for just a bit. And I'm getting to it, guys. Crypto is easy. It's stored on the blockchain. If it's in your wallet and you spend it on Flexa, the ledger's updated. If you don't have it in your wallet, You can't spend it. Doesn't work that way. There is no crypto credit. If you found a way to hustle the blockchain, to hustle the nodes, get every one of them to agree that you possess something that you do not possess, then you know what? Crypto's over. The system cannot be trusted. Everything crashes. No more crypto. But that hasn't happened. And with the layers of security in place these days, as well as the nature of the DeFi, I don't see that happening. So if crypto transactions are to be trusted, and I believe they can be, absolutely trusted, why would Flexa introduce hypothecation into their system? What need would there be for a fraud recovery element as broad as hypothecation? Why would you put it in the system if the system is effectively fraud proof for crypto? I think it's a good question. I think it's an important question. Why introduce a fraud recovery mechanism in a system that has no effective fraud? Why bother? I had a thought. I did. Because there are many, many other systems that have a propensity for fraud. And Flexa wants to make sure it can effectively and safely collateralize and process those transactions as well. So if you can riddle out for me why they went through the effort to make a fraud-proof system that will cover anything, why do they keep their toes simply in the crypto world that doesn't need that level of protection? Processing it is one thing, and AMP works perfectly for that. But in a system with no fraud, there's no need for hypothecation, yet Flexa has it. In my opinion, just processing crypto was never their intent, not from conception. Now, here's the announcement, guys. I might not have to speculate on this much longer. On our live stream on the 22nd of July at 7 p.m. Central, we are bringing in a very special guest to talk to you. Eli Noto from Flexa HQ will be joining us for a live chat, and the phone lines will be wide open. This is not my conversation with Flexa. This is your conversation with Flexa. If you want to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong, ask him yourself. Eli has been with Flexa since April, and he has worked with Tyler on other projects dating all the way back to 2011. What I'm saying is that these guys have talked on occasion. So let's find out together, shall we? Crypto is the wedge into the door, in my opinion. Income is the wedge into 500,000 plus merchants, and is the absolute perfect amount of visibility and muscle to keep Flexa in the spotlight. And Flexa is the perfect product for seamless transition into the registers. They are processing crypto now, but the future is bright, and soon that won't be all they're processing. Live stream on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central. Cheers.